Life within SpaceX's Starship has, until now, mostly revolved around crew capsules. Think of the Apollo, Soyuz, and Dragon spacecraft, resembling small, pointed boxes attached to rocket engines rather than actual ships. These capsules lack comfort, with even the latest Orion spacecraft being so cramped that standing upright within the command module is impossible. The old space shuttle represents the zenith of interstellar vehicles, providing more space compared to its peers, but still not exactly roomy. Now enters the Starship, a colossal rocket towering at 9 meters in diameter, akin to a real-life version of Flash Gordon's creation. Elon Musk pledges that this vessel will transport thousands of people on a 6-month voyage from Earth to a Mars colony. A fantastic notion in theory, yet spending half a year in a metal container hurtling through an interplanetary void is a considerable stretch. This metal behemoth raises expectations about the interior environment, and here's our projection. Our references for spaceship interiors are vast. The Starship Enterprise offers crew members luxury condos for multi-year cosmic journeys, while the Millennium Falcon envisions a patchwork of cabins suited for space pirates. Ideally, SpaceX's Starship would find a middle ground, not ultimate comfort, but enough space and amenities to alleviate claustrophobia during the journey to Mars and back. This brings us to crew size. Determining the optimal number of individuals for a Starship flight holds significance for various reasons. Each person requires significant resources, such as food and water, to sustain them throughout the journey. If the maximum load capacity is 100 metric tons, we must factor in the true mass of a crew member. Moreover, crew mental health is pivotal for lengthy interplanetary missions. Too many crew members with insufficient personal space could lead to panic, while too few could lead to interpersonal issues. Experts generally agree that a crew of 10 strikes the right balance for a Mars-bound Starship mission. Elon Musk has mentioned sending 100 people at once, but this notion seems ill-advised. The Starship's dimensions are 50 meters in length and 9 meters in diameter, tapering to a point at the nose. This tapered design, inspired by a Sacha Baron Cohen movie, shaves off some interior volume, but still leaves ample space. The lower section houses rocket components, including at least 6 Raptor engines, possibly upgraded to 9 for the initial crew Mars voyage. This section also contains propellant tanks for thrust and landing. Above this, a common dome is located, marking the transition to the cargo and crew quarters. This upper section, around 17 meters long, likely consists of 6 vertical levels, with varying ceiling heights to accommodate cargo bays and crew spaces. Approximately 2.5 meters from floor to ceiling offers a comfortable amount of space for movement. This ensures crew members can navigate without bumping their heads too frequently, making the journey as physically and mentally comfortable as possible. Facilities on the Mars landing ship. Regrettably, post-workout showers won't be available. Water, a valuable resource, doesn't flow in zero gravity. ISF crew members utilize wet towels for cleansing and dry shampoo for hair. Furthermore, the space toilet is a vital component. SpaceX has iteratively improved its zero-gravity toilet design for the Dragon capsule, ensuring its functionality during the Mars voyage. Moving up to the 4th level brings us to crew quarters. While not extravagant, the Starship's voluminous layout ensures reasonably sized compartments for all occupants. These quarters might resemble the vertical orientation of capsule hotels in Japan. On level 5, we envision a communal area where individuals can relax and float around. Despite the narrowing nose of the ship, this space would accommodate leisure, potentially with a panoramic viewing window encircling the room. Generating power for the Starship journey. Power, it's going to seem pretty isolated out there. Now here's the true challenge in this entire Starship scenario. How do we maintain illumination and airflow? This will necessitate a substantial amount of electricity, and finding the origin isn't straightforward. Solar energy is among the initial considerations. This method powers the ISS. Remember, those solar arrays are colossal. 8 central solar wings, each 112 feet long by 39 feet wide. Now, attempt to visualize our Starship adorned with such an abundance of solar panels on its sides. This excess is far too intricate to merely unfold and deploy post-launch. A possible approach might involve a solar panel module constructed in space, connected to the ship after orbital refueling. Also, remember that the more distant you travel from the Sun, the less effective these panels become at producing energy. Consequently, larger panels might be essential, especially when reaching Mars. Landing with all that equipment attached is unfeasible. Thus, it's quite a perplexing situation. Now let's consider alternative number 2. Batteries. Elon Musk is the owner of Tesla, a prominent electric vehicle company. Tesla boasts an advanced battery pack for their cars, and they also market energy storage products named power walls. Each power wall holds 13 kilowatt hours and can power a typical house for a day. Ringing these batteries in a more manageable solar array could sustain the ship for 6-month periods. Recharging the power walls on Mars using substantial ground-based solar arrays is conceivable, preparing them for the return journey. The drawback here is the weight. Batteries are quite heavy, around 250 pounds each. This could rapidly accumulate, diminishing usable cargo space and complicating Mars colonization efforts. Lastly, hydrogen fuel cells emerge as a robust contender. These cells convert hydrogen gas into electricity while generating water as a byproduct, effectively accomplishing 2 tasks at once. Hydrogen, being the lightest element, is a notable advantage. Since we've already applied hydrogen fuel cells to power cars, expanding the concept to the Starship is feasible. Inevitably, speculation can persist, but we'll halt here. Concluding, we pose the query: what are your thoughts on life within a starship?